What's up? What's going on? Journey HQ podcast number 16.
I'm just looking at the screen.
I think it's number 16. Is that correct, Wesley?
Yeah, sure.
He's like, yeah, it's number 16.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah, podcast number 16. Russell, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It is early this morning. It's not early.
It's not early.
It's just
I'm just tired.
Yeah, we're just now getting going, getting everything going. You got all your stuff out of you. You're good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a discussion. Chase is a 30-second pooper.
Yep.
20-minute pooper.
Yeah, I was wondering what Russell was doing. I was like, what the crap? Where's he at? And he was in there just relieving himself in it.
Chase poops faster than somebody pees. Like you would think he was just in there peeing. He poops so fast.
Sometimes I can do that.
Probably like little rabbit poops.
It probably is. It probably
little
just
pellets.
You ever seen a deer poop? Just trickles out like little beads.
Man, that speaking of, so that brings me to something I saw on TikTok. Peeing standing up or sitting down? What do you do at the house?
Is this, what do I do?
Yeah.
It depends on the situation for me.
Just have to pee. You just got to pee.
If
at any
I'm
time.
going to stand up.
It does matter. That's not just have to pee. It depends on what time it is.
Okay. But normally.
Normally, I go outside and pee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you live out in the woods.
Yeah. So I don't like peeing inside if I don't have to. You know what I mean?
I got you.
But if it's midnight and I'm half asleep,
You're going to sit down.
I'm sitting down.
Yeah. Well,
You? Like
I stand up most of all the time to pee, but I think I'm going to change my ways.
Why?
I saw a TikTok talking about guys in prison do not stand up to pee.
Because they shake that stuff everywhere, and
That's their house.
Yeah,
that's where they're living at. That's like their room for life, And you start peeing and it mist. There's a pee mist radius, and so if you're in there peeing all the time, you're just gonna have pee all over the place. So you think about that. You're doing that at your house too. Mm-hmm. So I think I'm gonna change my ways. I'm gonna sit down to pee when I'm at home, pretty much. I think I'm changing because my wife gets on to me. We redid that bathroom, her bathroom. And we put black tile down,
so you can see all your little droplets everywhere.
You aim perfectly straight. You're trying to get it in like right there, but yeah, it just happens to trickle over somehow. It gets on. Yeah, there's a pee mist radius.
The worst. So this is a terrible conversation.
People at home want to know about this.
If you have on like some gray shorts or something like that, and you notice afterwards when you give it the old shakeroni, that stuff goes everywhere and
it gets on you.
It gets on everything.
Yeah, it gets on you.
We're flapping that sucker around like we're just, this is how I clean it off. You know what I'm saying? We'd be better served to get a little paper and dab the end of it or something.
Yeah, you got to get a couple shakes in there. I know they
need a little dabber station, so you pee right here and you turn over and you just dab it. That's the new dab, is just your hip out.
Yeah, I like it, but I think I'm going to change my ways. I'm going to sit down to pee.
I bet everybody thinks you already do.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. You got me.
You got me. Listen, it is easy. It's comfortable. Like I do it. When I first wake up in the morning, I have got to pee so bad.
Oh yeah.
That I'm sitting down to pee because I'm tired still, and I'm gonna be there for a minute.
I sometimes can't sit down to pee. It's like you're being in the water.
That's when you got to do the lean over and touch your toes.
Oh crap! Sometimes there's a little, what do you call it? Morning wood.
Timber.
So it's some timber. It's hard to get that sucker. You can't. It's hard to sit down and pee.
Yeah.
Don't y'all like this? Wes is over here blushing.
Wes is blushing.
Like, what are these guys talking about?
What are you?
What a way to start the morning.
You started the conversation.
I did start this. I started this. What else? What else is going on? You were mowing yesterday, so I was here with Roberto and Dave were here. David Fort. Dave Fort.
I call him Dead Man.
Dead Man?
He's got a cadaver bone in his wrist.
That's right. Well, they were here and they were figuring out how we're putting the Memphis stereo in the Project OBS giveaway truck.
They're getting a little extra with the doorbell.
They are getting extra. Robert, we said we were going to put the door. So if y'all don't know what we're doing, we have a 93 Chevy OBS that we're giving away. And we have a lot of sponsors jumping on board to help out with the build and to make it just way more awesome than it was going to be. And you have a chance to win that. And all you have to do is go over to our merch site and check out our merch. For every $1 you spend on our merch site, you get an entry into the drawing. And the drawing is for a $100,000 giveaway. And what we're doing is we've got the OBS truck and 70,000 cash is what you can take home. Or you have the chance to just take the 100,000.
Yeah, you get to pick. You get to pick. If you don't want the truck, you can just take the 100 G's and
just roll on.
blow it on
whatever you want.
Whatever you want, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what people spend money on these days.
Man,
I guess anybody listening to this is probably spending money on car stuff.
Cars and car parts, you know.
Yeah.
So there's no purchase necessary. We've got all the rules and all that on our website. You just got to click and find it. It's right there on the description. We have links on all our social medias to where you can go to enter and to check it out. But where I was going with that,
yeah,
I kind of stormed off sideways, squirrel. The speaker system. We were just gonna put them in there straight in the door panels, and it was going to be easy cheesy. Well, now Robert's forming PVC board and cutting and trimming and angling, and yeah, it's a lot. And I was like, oh man, we got to get this thing done because we just got another package in.
I saw that.
You saw that. I was wanting to open it up too, boy. It was like Christmas.
I saw that.
It is like Christmas. And I was like, man, I'm going to wait for my little brother to come, my older brother to come.
I was little brother, now I'm older brother.
Well, I just had to think about it because you are older than I am. I mean, you're an old man.
And I'm bigger than you.
I guess. Say so. But I was like, I'm going to wait on my older brother for this Christmas Day moment because I would like to share it with him. It is, we got a whole box of LG billet parts down there.
LG billet?
You hear me? I'm going through puberty.
LG billet.
Yeah, we got a whole box of LG billet parts, and I'm excited to open that up and see what all we got. We got stuff for the OBS giveaway truck, and we have stuff for old Mac.
And we have a box from Precision that we haven't opened yet.
Yeah, Precision box. We got a lot of stuff to do. But what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, I'm worried about this. So this is just a little heads up. If you're talking about taking the truck apart, Chase told me he had to take something apart. And it makes me nervous to hear that Chase is taking something apart.
Well, what I was saying is I've got some stuff to do today, and I've got to take the truck apart. And Russell's like, what are you taking apart? And I'm like, I'll tell you in a minute when we get on this dang podcast. I just got to take the interior out. The seat, the floor mats.
For what?
To where I can put the, what is it called?
Sound deadener?
Yeah, the Memphis sound deadening.
Okay.
Yep.
That's okay.
That's
okay.
That's easy cheesy.
You're allowed.
I never knew like it could be.
Russell thought I was going to take the whole bed off.
Well, LG Billet said you got to pull the dash out to put this stuff on, so I'm going to take the dash out. I was going to be like, no, I'll take it out.
Russell knows if I take it apart, it probably is not going back in right. Or I've lost a screw.
Or you lost a screw.
Something.
The worst part of that is then I have to figure out how to put it together when I didn't take it apart.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
It is the worst part. I got to get better at putting my screws in bags and numbering.
It helps so much, bro.
Yeah, it does. It does. And if the less screws you have in a bag, like if you say like this is for this I can't even say specific.
Yeah. It helps. You have one for each door. You have one for each fender. You have one for your hood. You have one for your core support. And if you can, put the bolts back in the part. If you know you're just coming apart and going right back together.
Yeah, but if you're painting like we normally do.
If you're painting, you need to bag them, tag them.
Clean them.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. So, yeah, we don't got to take much apart, I don't think.
That's nothing. Did y'all decide if you're going to do carpet?
I did not see carpet. I haven't purchased carpet. I haven't got carpet. Do you want me to purchase carpet for that truck, or do we just want to just leave it with the vinyl flooring?
It matters not to me.
It doesn't. I mean, the speaker box. So the speaker, if you don't know, the OBS is getting a full Memphis sound system in it, and it's getting 3 slim 10s behind the seat. It's getting 2 sets of Power Reference 6.5-inch component speakers, 2 sets of those. So that's a 6 3/4 mid-range speaker and a tweeter. It's got a crossover. I think it's got all sorts of stuff, but it's getting a 1,000-watt amp and a 500-watt amp and VIV DSP.
Yes, sir.
Getting a lot of stuff in that truck. I mean, it's going to be nice.
And a bunch of LG billet.
Yes, a bunch of cool stuff. But what I was saying about that is the speaker box is going to be covered in the same material. I went and picked that up yesterday. Same material that the seat is in. So it's like a tweed, cloth material. The maroon, it looks really good. And the floor is just going to be black. So I don't know. It would be nice to get carpet.
It would.
It's the interior.
Well, and the floor mats, they're going to have a hard time staying in place on that rubber.
Yeah, they just slide around. So we got the Holley, the Brothers GM original floor mats and that thing. And those things, they're nice. But if you've got vinyl floors, you need to attach them somehow.
Mm-hmm. And the carpet would help with the system.
Yes.
It would be more insulation.
Yeah, especially with the Dynamat. I'm going to put some
it
on the
would help
roof.
with interior noise.
Yeah. I can't remember what it's called. Look up the Memphis sound deadening.
It's True Matte.
True Matte. Look at them. That sucker remembers.
Boy, he looked it up so quick. How'd you do that?
Yeah, Wes, you're like a genius. You're like a what do you call it? He's a mind reader. He didn't even look that stuff up. He just knew. He was like, I'm going to look at it. Tell me the answer real quick. Let's see if we can do that at everything.
No.
Anytime we ask a question, Wes just has it on the top of his head.
That'd be nice.
That would be awesome.
That'd be nice. It'd be like, you'd have to hang out with me. You'd have to hang out with Chase.
Yeah, it'd be having like your own AI.
Yeah.
Have you seen those AI pins that people are putting on their shirt? It's almost like the little microphone, but it's a little magnetic pin. And you can stick out your hand and it shoots shoots laser beams on your hand.
Yeah.
And shows you what it's crazy. Have you seen it, Wes?
I've seen some of it. I haven't gone into depth because I thought it was bullshit. So I was like, okay, I don't care.
No, I think it's for real. It's like an AI personal assistant that you always have on you, and you can tell it to remind you to do stuff and ask it questions.
That's what a phone is for. Why do we need all this crazy right at the that second?
Yeah, but 15 years ago, you would have said the same thing about the phone.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. But this is good enough.
Yeah, but if you've got that pen on you and you can be like, "Hey pen, hey little AI box I've got on my shirt, what is the capital of Brazil?" And it's going to tell you.
It's going to say Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Is it Rio de Janeiro or São Paulo?
Sao Paulo.
Wes, you're supposed to be looking this up.
He's just looking. I was just looking at me. He was looking me up.
Yeah, he was kind of like, was it a You're looking up the capital of Brazil. Boy, his AI's got a glitch in it. Over there.
He's got a bug, a virus.
Yeah, did you see that? Do you know why it's called a bug? A computer bug?
Why?
Do you know why it's called a computer bug, Wes?
No.
Because originally they had those tubes or
There's
whatever.
your answer. You like pronouncing that?
Brasilia?
That's the capital of Brazil is what?
Brasilia.
Brasilia.
I did not know that.
All right.
Yeah, well, there's our history lesson for today, ladies and gentlemen. The capital of Brazil is Brasilia. I bet I said that wrong.
I have no idea. Well, what the hell was I just talking about?
The AI pen.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about how the phone, we didn't need it.
My
And now
ADHD
you do
done got
need
me. It done got me.
It's okay.
Like I was just having a full-on conversation about something and I forgot exactly what I was saying.
You were talking about the app pen.
Yeah, but I can't remember what specifically I was talking about.
How you could look at it on your hand and you'd say, hey, little pen thing, Bob, what's the capital of Brazil?
Yeah. Anyways, it's not important. I don't know.
Well, it's going to be hard not to have. This stuff's going to get better and better. It's going to be hard not to it.
It'll be nice.
It'll be just like that phone at some point.
No, we're just going to have it wired into our body.
We're
going to be cyborgs.
For sure.
Yeah, that'll
And
be
if
cool.
you're not, you're going to be a caveman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compared to the people that are, you're going to be a caveman.
did you, the Perspective, or what did I send you? What was that show I sent you? I sent it to you, in your text. Y'all got my phone up there.
about?
We're recording with my phone.
What are you talking
I sent it to
about?
you in text. It was the show we've been watching, and it's kind of about what we're talking about. It's got AI. People are AI.
When did you send it? Peripheral.
Peripheral.
I didn't even watch the trailer.
Yeah, so the ending on it sucks. There's
Don't start this if you want me to watch it.
Well, I was just
He
saying
went
it
he went straight for the ending.
sucks. That's all I've got to say. I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it's a great show. They should keep on with more seasons.
See, he's already set it up for failure. Now we're going to watch it and be disappointed.
No, I mean, it's a great show.
I have a predisposed notion of what to expect at the end of this.
Yeah.
So it's
It's just the way.
Yeah.
Oh man, it left you wanting more. And you're like, this is how it ends. You know those kind of shows because you didn't get rebooted for another season. It doesn't seem like. I hate that. Like Utopia on Amazon, I think it was a great show that they should have continued on with. I think it's Mind Hunters. There's a bunch of good shows that they just stop.
I wish that Peaky Blinders would go on forever.
And be like,
they could carry that to the grave.
Like The Simpsons?
I would watch it forever.
you just like multiple episodes like The Simpsons.
Yeah,
It
come
just
on
go
with
on
it.
forever.
Forever. I would be fine with it. It is so good.
We talked about this. I tried to watch like first part of that, and I guess I got to get over like the first part. I don't know.
You got to get through the first episode, and then it starts banging, and then it doesn't quit banging for 6 seasons.
Gotcha.
It's so good.
I haven't watched it.
It and Game of Thrones are like jumping back and forth for number one for me. Like of what do you call them?
Top shows, your favorites?
Yeah, but what would you call a show? A series. Top series of all time.
Gotcha. Game of Thrones is pretty good.
Yeah, the reboot sucks, but
Yeah, when is it coming back? We're over the
I
rush,
haven't heard
right?
anything about it,
Yeah, I don't know.
or I haven't looked anything up.
on my HBO Max it said coming soon.
Did you watch Damsel?
I haven't watched anything new.
It's on Netflix.
Anything.
It's got Stranger Things in it.
I
Ricky
did-
Bobby Brown.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown.
I read the trailer for it last night. I didn't watch it.
It's all right.
It sounded like they tried to make a Stranger Things movie by reading the
It's like Game of Thrones almost. There's dragons.
dragons. Okay. Maybe I'm misremembering what I read.
Yeah, it's like dragons. It's like almost like Games of Thrones and like a world into that.
Like Dungeons and Dragons.
No, Game of Thrones.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
You seem confused about it. So
I don't know
like,
nothing
remember.
about
Let me
Dungeons.
throw another
I have
option.
zero clue about Dungeons and Dragons. Is that a TV show?
I know
also
it's
like
a
a
game
tabletop
nerds play.
game.
Yeah. Wes plays it.
I played it last night.
See, I told you, a game nerds play.
Yep.
I'm a nerd.
For sure.
So.
It seems
I just don't get it.
it seems like you're in math class playing that game. When I see people playing that game, it's like knight moves to D7 and attacks Millie. You know what I mean? You're like
chess.
you're making scenarios.
Is that not how it works?
You got one person who's the DM, the dungeon master or game master, depending on what game you're playing. And they kind of like create an adventure where the party, the other players, will actually like make decisions, and like it's all based on chance, everything you're doing. So you have to roll for whatever you're doing. So it's a bit of randomness and adventuring.
But doesn't like when you roll and you go to said spot on whatever board you're playing on, and then the game moderator will be like, okay, now that you're here, you're fucking fighting with the demon, and you can only use the pocket knife or something like that.
I mean, yeah, somewhat.
I don't know.
yeah.
I've seen it on what do you call it?
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things.
It's
and
exactly like
don't
what
they play
do.
it on what's that nerd ass show?
They play it on Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, same concept.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's just a little different when you're looking outside, looking in. it looks weird as but when you're actually
playing it,
it's a little different because you're
Get it.
invested in the story.
Yeah, I get it.
Punch that.
I'm just wanting to. I was just picking on you.
I don't feel picked on.
You don't?
Not really. No.
Good. Did it well.
What else is going on? What else is? Oh, I know what else is going on. I got the wheels ordered.
From GATX Forged.
Yes, we do have the wheels ordered. We will get to go out there in about 3 weeks to pick up our wheels, shoot some content. It's gonna be awesome.
JTX.
Second set in the world we're getting.
JTX.
22s and 24s.
JTX.
You hear my stomach growling? I wonder if y'all could hear that.
I thought a car was driving by. I heard it.
My stomach is growling. It's like, but yeah, I got the wheels ordered. We're going full polished. It's going to look nice. There is one other car out there that has them.
It was a 57 Chevy. I saw the picture.
It's going to be cool. So that'll be about 3 weeks. Our suspension for Old Mac should be coming in very soon.
That will be Christmas.
That's going to be Christmas because it is going to change the way Old Mac handles and drives. We should tell them.
You can tell them.
Okay. So
Tell them.
yes,
Tell them.
Old Mac is getting full QA1 suspension. That's right. The full.
That's right.
That's right.
folks.
It's crazy. It's crazy. We're getting full QA1 suspension on Old Mac. It's getting the cross member, the rack and pinion steering, the double adjustable shocks in the front and rear, the 4-link for the rear. Old Mac is going to be able to go on the track and autocross track, like drag strip, drag and drive. It's going to be ready for whatever you want to throw at it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be so nice.
7A.
It's going to be nice.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to have to build a frame stiffener
Yes.
cross member.
Yep.
We're going to have to build something for that.
Yeah, because we're running it on the factory frame, and I don't believe QA1 has a frame stiffening kit.
No, and there's a lot of them out there, and it might be more prudent just to buy one from somebody.
Yeah.
But it'd be fun to make.
Well, yeah, we can figure out something.
I like making things.
I was looking at we could do it out of tube, maybe, possibly, and watch this guy on TikTok, Chasing Smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's Chasing Smoke. They create a bunch of rocket stoves and everything. It's on TikTok, Wes. Chasing Smoke. TikTok. Yeah, they're like Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
You seen them on social media?
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen that dude.
Yeah, him and his wife, they do a good job.
Yeah, they do it. They post a lot, and he builds a lot of cool stuff.
Yes.
And that looks like what he does looks like fun also, just making things. He had that little tumbler. Did you see that little tumbler that he used to clean his parts? He used an old concrete mixer.
Maybe a while back. But what was I talking about? He was showing a tubing notcher you can get at Harbor Freight and showing, like it'd be great for a shop, a small shop that's not in production, like us. Mm-hmm. It's a cheap option. It just takes a drill and, hole saws, and you can get some tubes notched, and we could build a little something.
Sure.
We just don't have a tube bender.
Carter's got one.
Carter's got a tube bender. How thick a tube will it
Thick enough for what we want to
stiffen the frame?
Yeah.
And you could get it all like making it look cool. I remember how you used to make the C-notch bridge in the back of the like mini trucks back in the day. You would bend all the tube and make it look cool.
Yeah. That I can't take any credit for that. That was all Extensive. I think it was the guy from Slaughterhouse was working at Extensive then too, but he was doing a bunch of them. But Extensive did all theirs that way, and we were like, we can do this.
So you kind of emulated what Extensive was doing.
Yeah, it was just kind of the part of the scene. You know what I mean?
Like, there's a lot of people that still have it.
Yeah. But it was easy. We built our own tubing bender back in the day. We just had they had stainless steel gaskets on the top of well heads.
Yeah.
And they would go out, I guess, and they just had stacks of them. So I'd weld 2 of them together and then put 2 smaller ones on the table and just stick my tubing in there and just hand bend it all around. And I'd bend all my half bends, cut them all out, and then just start putting
together
just however I wanted,
How'd you notch your tube?
with a grinder.
Dang.
Yeah.
A hole saw, a tube notcher would be a lot nicer.
Yeah. I wasn't. It wasn't that precise back then. You know, we were just throwing that shit together, making notch covers and
making all that noise.
I can't even hear it. I got the headphones on.
Oh, okay. You're just over here.
I'm nervous petting the couch.
Okay.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Dang, I should have brought Turbo. He'd have been perfect for this podcast.
He'd have been
chilling
all up in my face.
Yeah.
Oh, stanky breath.
Oh, stanky breath Turbo. Anyway.
But the notches things were cool, and we built bottle racks too the same way.
Yep, I remember. But
we're getting all
full
QA1.
QA1. That's where this goes.
I was trying to go, what were we talking about?
Yeah, we're getting full QA1 suspension. And then our wheels will be here. We're going to have to get different tires. The tires that we picked out aren't going to work.
And we got brakes.
Yeah.
And we're getting a rear end.
Rear end. So it's getting tubbed. We got the tubs from Brothers.
Yeah.
We're getting bare brakes very soon. I will be hearing something about that very shortly. And what else?
Old Mac's getting a makeover in all the places you can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yep.
So other than the wheels are going to be a big step forward as far as appearance, but all the other things that are going on Old Mac, you're not even going to see them.
The only way you're going to see them is when we go to C10 Nationals, LS Fest, and what else does it? Good Guys.
Oh, you're talking about the auto. You're still not going to get to see
You're going to get to see the performance difference. You know, you're going to get to see it out there performing on the autocross. I'm super excited about that. I am ready to take it around the track because it just seems like fun. I don't care. I'm not trying to set any speed records or anything, but just to take it around the track. And drag racing is fun too. Like, there's no doubt about it. Drag racing is fun. It's adrenaline pumping. Autocross just has to be that next level because you're having to think a lot more and having to react. And so it would just be, it's drag racing's like you push the pedal to the floor and go straight. It's over in maybe Old Mac, 15 seconds.
I thought he was going to say like 6 seconds.
6 seconds in Old Mac. It's super fast. We can beat Cletus McFarland, with Old Mac. That's about
Put that out in the universe. We're going to get contact and be like, you're on.
No, he's not. He's going to know that was a joke.
Yeah. The autocross looks fun. The autocross looks more fun than drag racing to me.
Yeah. Autocross does look fun. And so the next event, what do we got? We got Texas 2K is going on right now. Right now, Texas 2K is going on. And then we've got, next week we got this Dogwood Trails thing that we've got to get some cars together for.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, my wife had a really good idea last night about that.
Yeah.
Because if y'all don't know, we have problems with Facebook. Evidently, we made a post that violated their community guidelines. So if you're on Facebook, you have to go to our page to see us. We are shadow banned, I guess they call it.
Pretty much. They demonetized us.
Yeah.
And if you've ever had any problem with Facebook and your account or anything, there's no one to get a hold to. Mm-hmm. You can't find anybody to talk to. You can't get an answer. There's no live chat. Because we don't know what we did, honestly. Mm-mm. We have no idea. Like, it just says there's a guideline that we didn't do or something.
We don't know the post. We don't know anything.
Yeah, we don't have a clue. It could be not even that. But you don't get to see our content.
Yeah.
We're in Facebook jail.
And that's where, for our local show, would be our best idea to promote, to try to get people to come. Why don't we just create an event and share the event and get everybody to start sharing the event?
Yeah, for sure.
And then that'll show up in people's things,
Probably, Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that here in just a second. I'll create an event because we got to get this going. It's like next week. We're just going to have, Dogwood Trails is on March 23rd. If y'all don't know, that is one of the festivals that the city of Palestine puts on. And we're going to run basically a come hang out, bring your car, come hang out with us, and that's it. It's just a hangout, car hangout.
No money, no trophies.
None of that.
Doesn't cost anything. Just come be cool.
Yeah.
Come hang out.
We'll be out there filming.
Yeah. So. It's just going to be a show your car.
Show your car and hang out with car guys like a cars and coffee.
And it also lets the spectators come by and take a look also.
Yes.
So
yeah, just a fun event to get to hang out. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, and we make it easy on everybody. You ain't got to pay to get in. We don't have to go run around trying to figure out how to get trophies made, and and then the worst part is you make trophies and you pick people, and other people are pissed off because they didn't get a trophy.
Yeah,
I hate that shit, man.
The trophy thing is dumb.
That thing, I spent $60,000 on that thing.
There was a guy that said that last time, and it was something that I didn't. That just isn't.
Not appealing to you at all.
No.
It's not your thing. I'm sorry, dog.
Your car.
I'm sorry you didn't get a $20 cup. My bad.
So this is. The cups were way more than $20.
I know, but still.
The thing about it is car show getting trophies are like opinions.
Yeah.
It's an opinion. It's
100%.
opinion on what is the best. Now, I mean, they take into factors of how nice it is, what materials, but dude, at some of these levels, these things are so nice, it's hard to tell the difference. The only thing you're doing, you're only basing this on opinion of what you think looks the best.
Well, and at the local level, it's just people picking their favorites, dude.
Yes.
That we went to a local car show. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus. A bunch of Corvettes, a bunch of Jeeps, and there was a truck there. Inside F100.
Super nice.
Complete chassis, Hellcat swapped. Beautiful paint job, beautiful interior, beautiful engine compartment, static, low as hell, looked awesome, didn't even get a trophy. A Corvette got best of show, and the Jeeps and Vets took all the trophies and a rat rod.
Yeah.
Like,
it was that guy's first time to come to that show.
Yeah.
If he'd have been coming for a long time, you get the trophies.
Yeah, because you're friends with those people and they like you. That's why I don't care about trophies. I think unless you're building high level stuff where the judging is a little more based on what's done and the quality of what's done, trophies are stupid.
Not how many AutoZone parts you could stick on your Corvette.
Right. Wire loom does not make your car nice.
No.
It makes it a little nicer, but if it's yellow and purple,
and it's that plastic kind, the plastic kind of wire loom.
Yeah.
That's the real hard and rigid, not the mesh kind. Yeah, that wire loom's horrible.
I had it on my mini truck in the 2000s.
Yeah, because that's what you had.
I had orange. It was orange to match my orange primer.
That's cool. So that goes into talking about. So if y'all want to come out to the car show, it is on the car hangout, March 23rd. It's going to be in the parking lot. We're going to be in Old Town, downtown Palestine, but Old Town part of downtown Palestine, right behind Pint and Barrel.
Yeah.
And there is a parking lot on the hill that we'll have blocked off the night before. I'll have to go out super late and block off that dang parking lot, and that's where we're going to have it. So come hang out. Come join us. If you want to enter the parade starts, I believe you need to be there at 9. Well, Wes, we can look that up and
we'll find out. We'll put it on the event.
Yeah, we'll put it on the event. We'll create an event on Facebook. We'll talk about it on all our social media. But yeah, come hang out and show off your ride. Let's talk cars.
Yeah, I just want to say, I like seeing people's stuff. That's the best part.
So that's coming up. And then, so April, that's next month. We've got till the 26th to hopefully have Old Mac ready.
That's LS Fest?
No, that's Vegas. I don't think we're going to Vegas.
What's Vegas?
LS
Fest Vegas. What's
Vegas.
The 26th?
The 26th is Good Guys. And that's here in Texas, so I figured we'll just go to that. That'll be a close event for us. That's autocross. That's the paid swap meet too, isn't it? Yes.
It's going to be a madhouse.
It's going to be a busy show. We're going to get to see a lot of different. Normally we're going to, Good Guys is a little bit different than your turkey drags and your LSTs. It is more of the older crowd, I would say. Your older crowd, your traditional hot rods, but it's starting to get
Yeah, it's getting our generation people there for sure. The people who are still building really nice stuff. It's getting a good bit of that.
Yeah, it's getting a lot of cool rides going to good guys. We've been going for almost 3 years now.
And I used to go in the past, and compared to what it was like in the past to now is a huge difference just in the type of vehicles that are there, the type of vehicles that are the upper echelon stuff. It's gotten a lot nicer.
Yeah. So Good Guys is coming up. We'll take Old Mac to that. Hopefully have all our QA1 and our wheels installed. Well, hold on. Let me see. What's today?
The 12th, I think.
So so if they start on our wheels, we should have them we should have our JTX forged by around April 1st. What?
It's going to be a good time trying to get all this done.
We don't have to get it all done. I mean, because really, C10 Nationals, we need to have it done by May 10th.
Yeah.
C10,
which is not much difference.
It's not much difference. It's another week. And then you got LS Fest right behind that.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're getting all this stuff quickly.
Yeah.
And
there's
no hiccups.
Yeah, that's the question. We need the master cylinder. We got to figure that out for our brakes.
Well, I will get with Alex here in just a little bit.
Okay.
And get all that.
We have to finish everything
on the OBS.
Yeah.
Because when is the giveaway done?
On the 30th.
On the 30th.
April 30th?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right around the same time you say we need to have old Mac done.
Oh, man. We have got a lot to do. We have a lot to do.
There's going to be some splitting off.
Yeah, because LS Fest Texas is on the May 18th.
We need an oil pan.
For old Mac?
Yeah. We're getting a cross member, which is going to have our oil pan hanging out.
Yep, I'll text out. I'll get with him on
that. Yeah. We got things to do, buddy.
We do. So I need to go out here and tear out down this OBS. Do you want to check out some stuff that I found on Marketplace though first?
I don't care.
Let's check out Marketplace.
Chase has had this idea for a long time. He wants us to pick out our Facebook Marketplace finds and discuss them.
Yeah.
Because some of them are wacky. And one of those on the screen right now I saw last night.
Yeah, and I bet it's going to be that whatever that thing is.
It's a S10 Blazer with like a Freightliner front end and some body. It looks rad.
Pretty cool with that. Is that a Kenworth?
Something like that.
What does it say? Like Kenworth front end?
Kenworth.
Yeah, it's a custom.
Smooth criminal, baby. I like it. It looks cool.
I would change the paint job.
What would you change it?
I don't want smooth criminal on the back of it.
I'd still do some graffiti. It looks so cool.
It does look cool.
I love the steering wheel.
It's so low.
I wonder how big it is in real life. You know what I mean? Like it could be way smaller than you think.
Look, and it's got all Memphis in it.
Yeah.
It's got tons of Memphis audio. How many speakers does it say? It has a 9,000 watt, 4 12-inch subs, and 12 8-inch mids.
That's a lot of speakers.
That is a ton of speakers, and it's $15,000. Doesn't look like it looks almost rat rodish. Like, doesn't look the high quality build ever, but it's a cool build.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it sure does look cool. I like it. So if you are near Garden, Florida, is that what this is?
Winter Garden, Florida.
Winter Garden, Florida. Go check out that ride right there on Marketplace. What else we got?
I sent you. Did you see that one I sent you last night?
No, here.
That NASCAR truck.
We'll look at that. Look at that little Toyota, the Dolphin. That's here in Palestine.
Yeah.
I like this little thing.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the interior. If you were wanting to go camping and, had it just you and your wife or something. And
as long as there wasn't any big hills.
Yeah. I bet people took that thing all over the world.
I bet they did too. Yeah. I'm just being silly because it's probably got a V6 in it.
It does. It's a little Toyota. What is that, a Tacoma?
Well, that's pre-Tacoma. That's just a Toyota pickup, I guess.
Yeah. 92 Toyota with a V6 in it, but it's a 21-foot camper motorhome. And then I started looking up some information on them. That's like, people were saying look at the interior on that.
Mm-hmm.
It is perfect.
I want to bag it and then pull my other Toyota with it.
Yeah, that would be awesome. You put a little supercharger on there.
put an LS in there.
Put an LS in there.
Or like a 4BT Cummins or something.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, and then you could go to the shows. We'd have a place to sleep. Because you could sleep on the couch and you could sleep above the cab of the truck. There's a bed.
Is there anywhere for Chase to sit down and pee?
Yes.
Toilet right back
Right there, dude. There is a toilet. You would definitely want to sit down and pee in that sucker.
Bro, I might not be able to fit in there.
I know. It looks tiny.
It does look pretty small.
It looks tiny.
I could bathe and poop at the same time.
But it was talking about these are like micro campers or something, and it's just so easy to get around and maneuver that thing into different places. It's only 21 foot long.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah, it
What's
is
the
cool.
number on it?
15.5. It's a little high. Asking a little much. I think
Is it running and driving though?
I believe so. It only has how many miles on it? 63,000 miles.
Dude, I mean,
I think
you couldn't buy a camper for that.
I know, but it's a 92. The number on it, realistically, I think is 10.
I guess it's still cool.
I mean, it's a number whatever somebody's going to want to pay for it.
Yeah, I like it so much. My brain's running crazy.
You want to pay 15 for it.
Yeah,
that's the
hell
thing.
yeah.
I don't want to pay 15 for it. I want to pay 10 for it, and then maybe be able to make a little bit of profit at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't think I would hang on to that thing forever.
It'd be fun.
Look at this next craziness. The Dodge Charger Ute. Boy, they went to Australia.
What the hell is that?
That is a Dodge Charger that they put a truck bed into. A 2010. Keep going. It looks like it has let's look at some more pictures of it. There you go. Got a truck bed on the back of a Dodge Charger. Look at that headliner falling down.
I'm conflicted.
It's okay. I mean, it's not terrible.
Well, I mean, if you needed a truck, it trucks.
That's a El Camino.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a El Camino Charger. It doesn't look the greatest, but it is available for $5,999.
I bet he'd negotiate.
And it's got 246,000 miles on it.
That's an interesting thing. I wonder what they used for the bed.
I don't know.
I bet it's got a mountain of body filler in it.
Probably.
It looks like it.
I think that's $1,000 truck.
Yeah, I bet they just welded the back door shut and God dog.
It's bed lined. It's horrible. That's $1,000 car if $1,000 car ever existed.
No. It'd be a cool burnout car.
Yeah, it would. Let's see. What else do we have to look at, Wesley? That's a pretty good deal on that dually. Decent deal.
I saw one last night that was already LS swapped, bagged, 24s, but the motor was blown and they wanted 10 for it.
That's 6.0 LS swap 4L80E.
Yeah.
4x4 conversion, okay. AC, power windows all the way around, 150,000 miles, 79. So it's the old grille in the square bodies. So it's got the round headlights and the good body lines. I like that grille. We've only had one here at the shop, and it was an 80.
I like the round headlight. Yeah,
the round headlight looks good, but that's only 12,000, and it's in
that's a pretty good deal.
Walshco, something Weslaco, Texas.
That's a pretty good
for $12,000.
I didn't realize it had all that when I started running my mouth.
I think that's
what's the interior look like on it?
That's the only pictures.
There's only those 5.
Yep, doesn't have any interior pictures, so it's kind of questionable. It doesn't say that that's new paint, original paint, but
I'm okay with that too.
It's not a bad looking truck for 12,000. I think it's a pretty good deal. What else we got going on? That GMT short bed sold for 12,000. What is that? It's sold, so it's gone, no longer available.
I saw this thing.
It's a long bed. No, it's a short bed.
Yeah, I saw that.
The patina on it is pretty nice. Mm-hmm. I like it. Mm-hmm. I like it. That sucker is already dropped. What motors in it? Click more. It's all original. Lowered on drop spindles, all power disc and lines, new water pump and aluminum radiator, new tires, new fuel tank.
It doesn't say what motor's in it.
It has typical rust.
So that kind of motor is.
So that's just going to be the original motor in it. So, yeah, 12,000. I mean, it does have new brake stuff. You can see it's got some wheels on it. Are those
Either transports or
Detroits?
Yeah, they look like transports.
Yeah. I love the GMC double headlight grille.
It's a cool truck. It's got
good patina.
Yeah.
It's got good patina. That's one that you... Now, that bed, I saw that. Go back. There is a dent right there in the bed.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It goes into the door a
Door
little bit.
too.
Yeah.
It's not bad, but
You
it
could
just...
hammer that out, bro, with the patina. It'd look good.
Yeah.
It'd be just... it's cool enough looking where you could just keep doing things to it to make it a better truck, and it would still look cool.
Be original. That's what I like about the patinas trucks, man, is you can drive them and they're original. Is that the door or the rocker? That's the rocker. Boy, it's going to need new floors. But what 70 model doesn't?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
A good shot of the interior.
Yeah, it just needs some refresh on
That's
that
not
interior.
a bad price, boy.
It's not. It's sold. It's gone. Somebody thought that was a good price. Let's keep looking at what we got going on. If y'all are listening to this podcast and you like this little segment where we're talking about Facebook Marketplace,
The problem is
finds,
people listening can't see.
well, if you're watching this on YouTube,
Yeah.
If you're
or
watching on
Spotify,
YouTube, on Spotify, we have Spotify video. I'm not sure about iTunes if you can watch
No video.
on
no
that.
video on
So
iTunes.
If you're on iTunes, sorry, go watch video for this section.
But you can see the vehicles we're talking about, and if you have a vehicle, send us a DM, something that you are trying to sell or that you think's interesting. Send us a DM. We'll take a look at it, and we might talk about it on our next podcast. I like that 61 Pontiac, whatever it's called. What is that called?
Parasine?
Yeah, look at this thing. It is sexy. Look at that grill.
Grill.
Go
There he is, boy.
Go real.
Cruise it.
Cruise it, buddy.
I love the back. Them taillights are beautiful. The front doesn't do it for me, but
I like it. It looks like it's about to just like the laid back grill and the openings. It just, I don't know. There's something about this car. Look how beautiful.
I mean, that's clean inside.
it's
Yes.
that's a 61 Impala bubble top. If you look at it,
It's kind of the same.
I mean, they would have been somewhat of the same cars.
It probably, yeah.
They would use the same platforms, all the GMs of
The interior kind of looked at it, but look at how nice that engine bay is. That's still available, I bet. I don't know why, because it's just not dude. That car is something else. I got something for Pontiacs, you know. The Pontiacs and the Buicks, man. The older stuff.
That's a cool car.
I do like it.
That picture right there. Look at the top. That's Impala.
Yes. Is it? It's a hard top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a post. Yeah, dude, that looks so good. 61 Pontiac Parasine. Are we saying that right? Use the text to speech and see what it says.
Let's see more on there right quick. What's it say? Based on the 61 Impala X-frame.
You knew what you were talking about, Russell. 350 transmission, disc brakes, new interior.
Turnkey.
Something wheels, Riddler, Radar.
If you would like, you can go all the way to Ottawa, Ontario, Canada
Holy cow.
to get this ride.
I guess maybe, I wonder if that was a car offered in America. I don't know the car.
So it's only $22 US, 22,000
US.
US. I was looking at the 29,000. Man, that's a
I
cool.
knew something was off when they had kilometers and not miles per.
Oh, I see that.
I was like, wait a minute, something's not
I
right.
think that's a lot of miles. Million?
This is 1 million
Almost.
kilometers.
I mean, it's a new car at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a nice car.
I do like that car. Let's see what
It's
else.
interesting.
Yeah. I think it's unique. That's the thing about it. It's not
What in the is happening on the ride over there?
Yeah, it's sold. Someone bought it for $1,800 in Athens. Is that Athens, Texas?
1800.
Oh, video here.
What is happening?
What is this?
go to the picture.
86 Chevrolet Z28 Camaro. A Z28 Camaro.
My God.
Look at that, dude. That is a thing of beauty.
That many songs.
What is happening? Is it a mud racing car?
Okay, let's read the description. Do you want to feel the wind in your mullet?
Oh, man.
Do you want to be the coolest guy at the family reunion? What else does it say?
Do you enjoy a lukewarm bush light? We have the toy for you.
Read entire ad before asking questions. So this is an 86 RAC Camaro cart and is caged for your pleasure and protection. Powered by a GM Crate 350. This is hard to read. It's so far away, guys. Equipped with a brand spanking new Holley Electric Choke 650. New HEI distributor. And it's lifted. What else does it say?
Is it running and driving?
On 33, 1250, 15 Swampers. It is a Camaro, rear wheel drive on some Swampers. Keep going. Let me see some more pictures of this thing. It is just nuts. I mean, open headers.
Just looks like a fun toy.
It's just craziness. It's raggedy as raggedy can get, but it would be fun to just have fun with it.
It's sold?
Yeah, I think it's gone, dude. Someone thought $1,800 was the number on that thing. He might have got it for $1,000. Come over there and look, and you talk to him and go, look at this. I got to pour gasoline down the carburetor. I ain't paying you $1,800 for this thing.
Man.
That's what I would do.
Man, it's wacky.
It is wild.
What's happening?
They're trying to start it.
Oh, it's running.
There's
I don't
sound,
have
Wes.
video. I don't have sound going right now.
Oh, okay. No sound going. Anyways, that is a ride. Whoever bought that, congratulations. You own a
Hillbilly mobile.
Yeah. There's my Honda Civic that you make fun of me. Look, $5,000 and this one's already riced out. Mine's not far away.
What are you showing me?
I'm just showing you that I got a good deal on mine. I paid $2,800 for mine, and it is bone stock. Besides some like different SI wheels or something on it. It's not lowered. It has not been teenagered out. It was an old man's car before. I got a gem.
You got a gem.
That's what I say. This guy wants $5,000 for his, and it's got 170,000 miles on it. I can't remember how. I think mine's got like 120. I'm not real sure. I'd have to look again.
But he's looking for trades.
Because nobody will give him 5,000.
Yeah, that's true. Well, all right, never mind. Still got a good deal. Only paid $2,800.
You're spending on it still.
I am. I've got a body kit I got to put on it. I got some stuff. I'm trying to rice it out as much as this guy.
You're gonna have 5,000 in it.
Probably. Let's keep going. Let's not talk about it anymore. Look at this boat. This boat, it's sold.
I sent that to Dave on Marketplace.
Yeah, dude, that thing would have been awesome behind old Mac.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Going to the lake with old Mac
yeah.
with this thing on there. This is a 1981 Eliminator Spirit. This is dude, this is like you're at the lake in the 80s, dude. You got your Cool Bud Light in your hand and you're hauling butt, making all the noise.
Bud Light.
I just said it, man. I mean, you might have a Coors, you might have a Blue Ribbon.
He's got a Miller.
He's got a Miller.
That's what I drink. He knows me. We should have this boat.
We should have got that boat for $11,500, and it is in Tyler. I've never seen it in Tyler. I used to fish that lake a lot.
I like the colors, the wood grain.
Yeah, dude, that's sweet. Look at that other one right beside it. The red and yellow looks like ketchup and mustard.
I looked at a 79 Savage one last night. That it needed a restoration, but they only wanted $1,500 for it, and they had the title.
I don't think those things are really that fast.
They're not. They just get.
They've just got a three.
Is
Is it a 350 or four? That one's got a 454.
Have you ever seen Finnegan's? He's got a turbo
I think
LS
so.
one.
Yeah, I think it's fast. Maybe.
I don't really want to go that fast.
I either.
I just want to romp around on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Billy was asking me how fast my bass boat went the other day when I was washing it. It goes 70. I don't think that boat goes 70.
I don't think they do either. Yeah. I don't think they might, but those guys, there was some guys at Houston County with them when I was out there. And I mean, we could run side by side wide open.
Yeah. What else we got? You said you sent me something in Messenger, a vehicle last night?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What'd you send me?
Go to messages.
And then look at that Restel McClendon.
That baby. Look at that. View listing.
Yeah, click on the view listing.
Tell me this ain't a good number.
2005 Chevrolet race truck, $3,500. This is a truck chassis, no motor or transmission. Great for next build or advertisement. Serious inquiries only. Was built between 2004 and 2007. This is a full tube chassis, right?
Yeah, this is like a NASCAR truck.
It looks like an old S10.
That's not for a start.
That'd be fun to throw a motor in.
Yeah, that would be cool. Now, is it for going around in oval circles, or is it for road? Is it like...
That's the question you would have to ask. Is
Yes.
it a left-only truck or a left and right truck? And
Where is it positioned?
I don't know what you have to do to those to make them work for. Because I know Billy's got a NASCAR chassis too, but it was made for turning left. I don't know what you have to do to make them.
Yeah. I have no idea either. I'm sure that you could watch a couple YouTube videos and figure it out.
Either
Somebody
way,
else has done it.
It would be fun just to drive and have a motor in and rip around and
Yeah. LS in that sucker.
with a standard.
Yes.
It
That
needs a
would be
standard
cool.
transmission. It'd be fun to do burnouts in. It'd be fun to make it a road course truck.
Something's here. You hear that like 18-wheeler? I wonder if our QA1's here.
Let's look at the cameras.
Let's look at the cameras. Maybe
I think it's not going to show up.
It's not?
No, because it's recording on the computer, not that.
What's
Oh,
this
it's
water?
Let me go get the water. Pause this.
Oh, well, I'll just keep talking while you go get the water. Go back to this marketplace thing, Wes.
I'm trying to get there.
We could cold trickle that son of a bitch. Do you know who Cold Trickle is?
I do not.
Have you never seen Days of Thunder?
No.
God dang.
Sorry.
That's a good movie. What's his name from Step Brothers? Not Will Ferrell, but the other one.
The other guy? I don't remember his name.
John C. Reilly. He's in Days of Thunder. Tom Cruise, Robert Duvall. Oh, it's such a good movie, man. It's such a good. It's like that's required watching if you're going to be here. Chase, have you seen Days of Thunder?
Tom Cruise.
Have I seen Days of Thunder? Maybe. No, but
Nicole Kidman. I forgot she's in that too.
no, I don't think I've seen this.
God, dog.
I need to watch it.
Oh, well, Russell just said it's a requirement to be here is to have watched this.
But we could paint that truck like Cold Trickle's car. That'd be so tight. The mellow yellow one that he raced at the end, that'd be a good one. See, that's the one he had in the beginning. That's the one Bobby Duvall built. And then that one right there is the one he raced at the end of the movie.
I have no
Against
idea.
the Hardy's car.
I guess I'll have to watch this now.
You'll probably won't like it.
Well, that NASCAR series on Netflix was amazing. Have you still not watched it?
No, I'm not gonna.
All right, watch
I'm
it.
finna start the next season of F1, Drive to Survive.
Oh, okay.
I just don't have time to get into NASCAR too.
I mean, you just gotta watch. It took me a day to watch it.
I don't have a day to watch it.
Okay.
I'm trying to make a day to watch the F1.
Okay.
And then I don't want to watch it because I'll like it. And then
then
I'll
you'll
be
wanna
like, dude, did you see what Ricky Bobby did the other night? He turned left 200 times. It was awesome.
They do have a couple road courses thrown in there,
Yeah, and that's
and they say that they suck at it. There's only like a couple guys that are really good at it
yeah.
because they're just used to going left.
No shade on the NASCAR.
It's
Billy. Billy Mazzell.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
He loves some NASCAR and some dirt track racing.
If y'all don't know, Billy is our homeboy. He has the infield tractor tire, and he is dirt track famous. And they all turn left also.
Yep.
Yeah. And they drink Busch Light warm, lukewarm. That IROC actually would have been Billy's. I wonder if Billy bought it.
I don't know.
That'd be perfect. He could ride around town in that car. Them headers and mud tires on the back.
Are you talking about Billy might have bought that? That looks like a Billy car.
that's what I'm
The Camaro,
Yeah.
Z28 Camaro.
We need to superimpose a picture of Billy in that car.
That'll work. That'll work. All right. Well, we got to get to work.
We got a bunch of stuff to do.
Yes.
Homie.
I've got to start doing the Dynamat. The LG billet parts are going to go in.
True Matt.
I keep calling it Dynamat. Man, if you
because
don't
Dynamat was the first brand doing it.
It's the name everybody knows. It's like when you say, what are you going to go have to drink? A Coke.
Yeah.
You know.
What do you clean your ears with? Q-tips or cotton swabs?
Q-tips.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's hard to break that habit. But True Matt is Memphis's product.
And that's what's in the old Mac, and that's what's going in the OBS.
Yes. All right.
Yeah. Y'all win that truck.
Go check out our website. I did yesterday. I created a couple more new designs.
Did you?
For shirts.
That's good.
So I've been learning a little bit. I was trying to figure out how to do more shirt designs. If y'all don't know, I pretty much create all of our shirt designs with a little input. People help me. This is one of them. What do you think, Russell? Click on that shirt design right there. This is the Journey HQ. I call it the Piston with Wings.
You call it the Piston with Wings,
Piston with Wings.
Right
I came
on
up
the
with
nose.
a great name. What'd you say?
I said right on the nose.
Right on the nose. I just wanted to name it. I don't know. I don't know what to name these shirts. But, I mean, that Josh said he liked that shirt. He's like, oh, it's simple. He'd wear it.
Yeah.
You know, got the little Journey HQ different on the front pocket. I like it. Let's see what else we did.
The lowrider one.
Yeah, I got that. What is that? A 60 what? It's kind of hard to tell. It's like a little
62, I guess.
There's an Impala convertible.
It's,
you know, it looks like it has hydros on it.
yeah, it does.
It says the Journey HQ, established 2021. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do on the front pocket thing. I don't know.
Yeah, we were messing with that yesterday before I left.
We're playing with it. I think our logo, the Journey HQ, I don't know. Like our new our logo, like it's on the front of your shirt and on the front of mine, and our hats would look good on the front pocket in turquoise, that turquoise color. Maybe. All right, what else would we do?
America.
Oh, created a blanket.
A blanket?
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
A 50 by 60 plush blanket that you can snuggle up with when you're watching YouTube, watching the Journey HQ at home, and you want to just snuggle up with a cozy blanket. I got you. I got you covered. There's a blanket right there.
That's a blanket.
Yes.
That's the blanket design.
Yeah, I've got it in white. I think white is what I chose, but I read the reviews on the blankets, and the blankets are supposed to be super nice. I love me a good cuddly blanket while I'm watching TV.
Why, you get cold after you sit down to pee when you're watching TV?
Yes,
so
I got
a cuddly blanket.
I got to get a cuddly blanket. So we have a whole bunch of them. Turbo, Jackie Chan exhaust fan, Yin Yang Spinny Boys, or things. Wasabi windmill, Hiroshima hair dryer, Chinese choo-choo, and a war whistle, but it's too small.
You couldn't move it down, the turbo down a little bit?
I could probably move it down. I'm just trying to, but it's all names for turbos is all this shirt is. It is just a turbo shirt.
Turbo.
Yeah, it's a turbo shirt.
Turbo.
I like it. What do we do for the front pocket on this one? It's blank right now.
Blank.
I had
a
just
turbo with the Journey HQ.
just the turbo, and I was trying to figure out, it goes a lot of planning goes into these shirt designs, but do I curve the Journey HQ over the turbo or under the turbo?
I'd have to see it.
Well, I'll play with that one next one. Let's see another design. Some of these bangers that people are going to love. Right there, ran when parked, the Journey HQ. A little bit simpler. Mm-hmm. A little bit of, Josh said that looks like a shirt that you would find at Old Navy.
Old?
He says, I like that. I'd wear that. You know, the front logo is just the truck. It's like a 54 on there. You know, a 50s model Chevy truck. And because you know what everybody says when they park them? You know, when you go to buy something on Marketplace?
What do they say, Chase?
They always say it ran when it parked. Ran when I parked it.
I've heard that.
I've heard that. Ran when it parked. So we put that on a shirt, and now you can get your own shirt. Ran when it parked. Is that all the shirts I created? People are...
Those are all the new ones. I mean, you have this one.
Yeah, and I took the skull out, but I kept it. So it's on the website. It will be on the website. But there's also that easily distracted by square bodies. People are loving that one. I get compliments on that one.
This one is on the website.
I think you need to do an OBS one also.
Yeah. Easily distracted by OBSs, easily distracted by whatever.
Yeah.
You could put anything on there. You could put Camaros, you could put race cars, you could put, I get easily distracted by anything.
You can do easily distracted by trucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And have a whole bunch of different trucks there.
You can do whatever.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what else we got? That's about it. Are you ready to? What you got going on today?
Man, I got some detail stuff to fix under the truck.
Yeah.
Just attaching some wires and lines, making some little brackets to hold some things off the exhaust and stuff like that.
Intake, I've got to get with. We might have a solution for intake, so I'll show you that.
Okay.
Josh also has a solution for intake.
Okay.
Jocelyn.
Okay.
So we got intake piping kind of figured out. We just got to figure out what we're going to do.
And then the only other real
Wheels will be here in a couple days.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
The bed liner needs to be done.
Ooh, yeah. So there is a couple things. And then pretty much that truck's ready to rock and roll.
Mm-hmm.
Rock and roll to your home.
If it gets down to the point where they're working on stereo stuff, I'll just pull the bed back off and be able to work on it, because it's going to be dirty cleaning all that up, and they're going to have the doors open and they're going to be working in there.
Oh, you're talking about for the bed liner.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. We could pull the bed off. That sucks. We got to pull. Well, we need to pull those bolts anyway, so we're not. Wait.
What are you?
Well, is there bolts holding the bed on? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to take those off and not spray them. You know what I'm saying?
They're underneath.
Oh, they're underneath. They're not through the cab, through the bed.
No, sir.
Not like a new truck.
No, sir.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's a Ford thing.
Oh, that's only a Ford thing.
Yeah. And I think Toyotas do it nowadays, but
okay,
that's a Ford thing.
Gotcha. I'm with you.
And then back in the day, the square body was the last GM truck I know that did it, where they had the carriage bolt that went through.
That's what I was thinking.
And that's how they did it for the past previous to that.
Gotcha.
But they're underneath.
Okay. So don't have to worry about them painting over them.
No, but if we have to pull it off, it ain't that big a deal.
Nice, a couple bolts.
Yeah.
4, right?
8.
8, exactly. How many is an old Mac?
6.
6.
I think 6.
You just kept getting more bolts.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
All right, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed the Journey HQ podcast. This was a little bit into what we got to talk. We got to talk about poop. We got to talk about Facebook Marketplace finds. I hope y'all enjoyed. Give us a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe, whatever you're listening to this on. And we'll see y'all in the next one.
Poop.